So a planetary parade is when it appears that we find some of the planets in our solar system lining up in the sky. If we think about our solar system, it is more like a flat disk with the planets orbiting around the sun at different speeds and at different rates. So they're not physically in line in space, but from our point of view on the Earth, from time to time, we see a number of planets visibly appearing in what we think of as a parade in the sky. So being visible together at the same point.
And Saturn, and then finally you've got Uranus and Neptune.
Aiming for around 6 o'clock in the evening, you want to be facing roughly towards the west, and towards that western horizon you should be able to spot Venus, which will be the closest point towards the horizon. Venus will likely appear the brightest. It's one of our closest planets and its thick atmosphere reflects lots of the sun's light. Slightly above that you should be able to spot Mercury. This is probably the most challenging one, seeing as it is the smallest planet, and again, being so close to the horizon and so close to the sun, it might get lost in the glare of that twilight light. Further up from that a little bit, you'll find Saturn, another one of the bright naked eye planets. So those three, if you've got nice clear skies, if you have a very clear view of the horizon, and if you catch it at just the right time. And what I mean by that is you want to wait for the skies to darken enough, i.e. the sun has set and these points of light start to shine, but not so long that they're getting so close to the horizon that they end up dipping below it. So there's this sweet spot that you want to aim for, slightly darker skies, but also enough that they're higher enough above the horizon. So trying to spot Mercury with a pair of binoculars might be helpful, but again, be careful to make sure that the sun has set and that you're not pointing your optics in the direction of the sun, because even that bright light can cause some damage to your eyes. Unfortunately, I feel like with Uranus and Neptune, you really do need dark skies and a telescope to be able to spot them. So not necessarily a massive telescope, but one capable, maybe it's sort of a 6-inch telescope capable of trying to pick up those faint sources of light. You know, they're 4.5 billion billion kilometers away from us, so they're incredibly faint, and you do need those kind of optics to help you spot them. What I would say is that if anyone has a star app either on their phone or a device, using that to help you locate the planets can be really helpful as well.